What is up, y'all? So here we go with another. It's a haul, another haul slash random life vlog. Personal life vlog. I think is a better way to put it at this point. Especially given some of the subject matter I gotten into last time, and I'm actually going to continue a little bit on that this time. But I do have some hauls to share with you guys. This is quite a few things. Nothing too major, but a few things. Before I jump into these and get into talking about stuff, I want to give a shout out to Peter, aka alias Angel alias, who in a message pointed out to me that he referred to it as a show, as these shows that are just by myself are boring compared to the podcasts with the friends. So yeah, shout out. So with that said, I'm gonna jump right into kind of continuing what I kind of presented in the previous before I get into these hauls. So if you're not interested in the really personal stuff, I don't know. I guess you can skip it. I mean, I got some hauls. I think there's some hauls that are worth sticking around for, but I've said in the past this has always been about sharing what I'm about. This isn't just, I mean, SME Toys, this isn't just about toy videos. It's about everything that I'm about. It just so happens that toys are the biggest thing I'm mostly about 24/7. Eat, breathe, and sleep. Freaking toys, man. But yeah, so depression, apparently it's a thing. I mean, no, I don't want to, I don't mean to say it like that and put it so loosely. Because it is a very real thing. It's actually a very serious thing. I've never, how do you say, I don't know how to word it exactly, but I've never, when it's somebody else experiencing it, I've never, I don't know the word exactly, discounted it or, taken it lightly. I know it's a very real thing and very serious thing. It's something I never imagined I would actually be experiencing, but apparently I am. Um, I have consulted a couple friends, um, and that's helped. So thank you, especially you know who you are. Really appreciate the words and the advice. Especially despite your young age, lack of life experience, but experience with stuff like depression, anxiety. It transcends age, really, which is kind of why I I shouldn't have put it this way, but I've always kind of taken myself lightly, you know, don't take anything too seriously, and so now that I'm experiencing this, it's almost like I find it funny. At this point in my life, I'm experiencing it, but again, something like this, and she helped open my eyes to the fact that it's like age has nothing to do with it. You can be however young or however old, and it's a very real thing that you can experience, and so that's helped, and I've actually been researching a little bit about it, and realizing that there's symptoms that I've had, and had no idea that that's what it actually was pointing toward. It's both mind blowing and very eye opening. So yeah, it sucks. But again, this is me, so it's like it is what it is. It's just like, I'm gonna keep trying to learn more about it and keep trying to just kind of shake shit off, you know. So anyway, with that said, um, that's kind of really it as far as any random life kind of stuff I want to mention right now. No, actually, no. You know what? I want to. I might have mentioned this in the past, but it's actually kind of related to the whole depression thing as well. As aside from on top of being busy with, family life, and work and all that kind of stuff. Um, Here in Vegas, I don't know if I've said this. I might have, but I say it a lot, like in person when I'm having conversations with friends, especially newer friends or newer people that you know I'm encountering. Especially a lot of times when I get in conversations with people at work, customers. Anyway, when I mentioned like having only been here in Vegas for like 2.5 years, um, we live a pretty full life here. I think that's awesome, and it's due to the people we have in our lives here. We have a lot of friends and friends that are like family here, and I feel like I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again, on camera with you guys. Um, I feel like in the 2.5 years that we've been here in Vegas, we've done so much more and experienced so much more, and have and not to how do you say, not to discredit relationships with people back in San Diego, but it's like I feel like the relationships we have here are so much more fruitful. Done so much in the short time we've been here than I feel like I've done in so many years back in San Diego. So anyway, yeah, I love it, and I feel like that also helps. The always constantly doing stuff, spending time with people, having good times, creating memories helps with something like depression. Although it kind of goes back to the thing of you know not always being totally open about how I've been feeling, and with something like depression, um, always kind of just showing that I'm okay. That also gets exhausting. But anyway, all right. So I don't wanna bore you guys with much more of that. One thing I want to point out, this wall, if you've seen, I want to say, you know, in recent history, other hauls or vlogs I've shot with this particular section of my office. This used to have the Marvel Universe poster. I've got the DC Universe one right there. I traded the bro Mark for that. So this wall is bare. I just temporarily threw Ellie's sketch up there for now. I don't know quite what I'm gonna do with this wall yet. I was like, should I fill it with another poster or posters? Like maybe have a theme here. Maybe various comic, like more mini posters, comic posters, or maybe in some anime stuff like that. I might even take down, since I don't have kind of like the Marvel one to go with the Marvel to go with the DC. I might take that down as well and just use that whole space as something else. So okay, with that said, let's get into these hauls. It's almost 10 minutes in, rambling and sharing about depressing things. But again, hey, it is what it is. So all right, from Target. Um, in the last haul I shared the Taylor Swift, her new album that came out, Lover. That was I got the Target exclusive, and this time got Lana Del Rey's Target exclusive, her new album, Norman fucking Rockwell, NFR to censor the CD. Yeah, this is the Target exclusive. I think the only thing exclusive about this is the poster, which to me that's awesome. So I've been listening. The album actually dropped on Spotify on August 30. No, I want to say Pacific time, August 29th, like 9 p.m., which would be like midnight on the East Coast. It released, and so I downloaded it right away, and I've been listening to it nonstop. And again, it's playing in the background. I don't know if you could hear it. Oh man, as a Lana Del Rey fan, this album is actually amazing. I want to say I love Taylor Swift. I've become such a big fan of hers, but love her so far, and I think I mentioned it briefly in the previous. Um, it's not capturing me, like her previous two albums. Um, I'm still kind of struggling. It's There's a few songs I love on Lover, but then there's a lot there just they're kind of skip for me. I'll press skip whether it's the CD or the on Spotify. complete opposite with Norman fucking Rockwell. Um, I've been a fan of Lana Del Rey since her first album. Um, I think Ultraviolence was my most favorite album. Um, Lust for Life and what was the other one? It's this Honeymoon. Like those were, I still love them, but not as much. This comes back. What is this? I think like her sixth album or something. Um, I'm torn between liking this more than Ultraviolence, but it's at least like since Ultraviolence, it's my most favorite album yet. Like I said, since August 30th, I've been listening to it almost nonstop on repeat on loop just forever. So then I got the CD and I can't wait to crack this open. Posters definitely going up on the wall. So there's that. GameStop. Did you guys know about the $5 clearance? I'm not as up to date with posting stuff on Instagram, especially here as well. Stuff like that I would usually share like right away, but GameStop had a huge clearance event. All clearance action figures, regardless of whatever their clearance price was, down to only $5 freaking. Wow. So unfortunately, and it was the bro Chris Rexfels Hall 69 that hit me up and let me know about the sale before, actually honestly before everyone else started posting about it. But unfortunately, from that time for like the next 3 or 4 days, I just was not going to be able to hit up any stores, which sucked. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get anything good, and there was some good stuff to be gotten. I finally went like later in the week, not expecting much. I scored a couple things, but nothing major. So here's what I got. One of those Fortnite, the 4-inch scale ones. I've been wanting to try these out ever since they first came out, even though I've never played Fortnite, but just, they're 4-inch figures. They're kind of cool. But, it's one of those things where I want them, but not at full price. For $5, and he was the only one, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's Raptor. So I'll try them out. I do want, I would pretty much get all of them, if I get them cheap. I'm kind of waiting for the rest of these, like maybe at Walmart or Target eventually, to be on clearance. Anything around $5 or less, I'll definitely grab any of them up. $5 on that, so not bad. This one, okay, I got a story about this. So when Chris hit me up, I went on the site, and there was a lot of Marvel Legends. Honestly, at the time, to my name, I only had, I think, maybe $50 or less to spend. A lot of Marvel Legends were available, but the site was kind of wonky, and I was lazy to search through all the ones I wanted to get. Most of them, the ones I wanted, weren't available for store pickup. I think on the site, at $50 you get free shipping or something like that, but for whatever reason I just didn't get around to looking at all the ones I would have wanted. But I saw this guy, and so I clicked on him. I forget how it worked, but what it did was it reserved the figure for me, to be picked up in the store. I didn't actually purchase it online. It was just an online reservation to go get it at the store. But then I tried it again. I was like, wait, I should just see if I can actually purchase it so it's secured. See if there's one available in store. And there was. And so I was able to actually purchase it with the free store pickup. Later, I got like a day or so, the next day or the next day after that, I got an email that the order was canceled. It's like, fuck. That sucks. I wanted this Jump Trooper from the start, but again, it was one of those things where, I don't really collect Black Series that much, and for full price, like, I don't have to have it. So I was kind of bummed that I could have gotten this guy for $5, and I missed it because it got canceled. I was like, okay, because of the reservation or something, or I don't know, for whatever reason they prioritized somebody else getting it in the store or something, and so my order got canceled. But then, like another day or two later, I got an email like your order is still waiting for pickup. I was like, what? I was kind of confused. Um, but then I realized, oh, you know what? I think what got canceled was just the reservation, but not my actual purchase. So I went and picked it up. Um, but get this, so weird. I don't know. I get another email later that my order, the actual order where I purchased online, was canceled, and I got a refund for it. So I essentially got the figure for free. So $5 is a great deal on this guy. This Imperial Jump Trooper. Free is a lot better. So in that same day, I went to just a few miles away, another GameStop. I wish I had the time, or the money to hit up all the GameStops and snatch up whatever was left. Another Black Series figure. This is a figure that I never would have gotten at full price. This Han Solo from the Solo movie, which I actually love the movie, but it's just not a character and a rendition of the character that's like a must-have for my collection. Maybe not even at like $15 or $10 for $5. Why the hell not? So there's that. Plus this Total Heroes Black Manta. I have a couple Total Heroes figures that I ended up giving to my daughter Summer, which she loves, and she I think I had Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and she loves using them with her DC Superhero Girls figures. And I was like, she doesn't have any bad guys, so I'm like, you know what? This dude looks cool. I don't actually need him for my personal collection. I'm not going to use him for like my DC multiverse or anything. I'll give it to her as a bad guy for her figure, so she can have a bad guy. All right, a few more things. Okay, so I was at Walmart, clearance section. Saw this. A Frozen little scooter. I don't think my daughter's quite ready yet, but she loves Frozen, and she has asked for a scooter, and I told her, like, when she's a little bigger. It was only $9. So I decided to go ahead and pick this up for her. Cool little graphic on the deck there. I think she's gonna love this. I don't know. She's turning 5 this December. Maybe she can have it for her birthday or Christmas. It's a good deal. It's a damn good deal. It's it's a little more than half off of its original price of $19.97. I saw that. And I saw this as well. I don't know if I'm gonna even fit this in the frame. This thing's big and heavy. Yeah, there you go. You can actually fit the whole thing. It's a Green Machine scooter. It's got huge wheels. And this, how much was this? $19, basically half off of $40. I thought it's pretty cool to have a scooter for myself. I have a mountain bike. I have a BMX bike. I actually love how the color scheme of this kind of goes with my BMX bike. It's like black and green. So that's really cool. I was like, hey, I still love doing stuff like that, getting out there, riding bikes, and I have a skateboard, and now I have a little inline scooter too. Well, not so little, and appropriately enough. It's so there's that. I'm gonna reach over here. So I pre-ordered this. Oh, speaking of which, we're gonna randomly ramble again real quick. Somebody on Instagram was messaging. We were messaging. It's actually, I forget your name off the top of my head. It was X Venom X something, some numbers. He messaged me, hit me up, and told me he's been watching the channel for since like the Power Rangers Squinkies videos, this is what, like 2011-ish, I think, so way back in the day, and he remarked on the Kelly autograph signing video, which to this day is still one of my all-time favorite experiences. But it's so great to hear from someone who's been watching since back in the day, and seeing the evolution of my channel. So what's up, man? Thank you. I really appreciate it. He asked if I had any stuff I was gonna be getting. So I mean, there's this haul that I'm sharing now, but I'm not really. I'm chilling a lot. Most of what you're gonna me sharing these hauls is gonna be stuff I'm getting. I've said this a lot recently. I'm mostly gonna be getting stuff at discount. Um, Mostly. There's a few things, and to answer that question about like, am I getting anything? I do still have a few things on pre-order on Amazon and Big Bad Toy Store. A DC Multiverse wave, some of those Planet, I think they're called Planet Green Valley figures, and another Bishoujo statue. So this is the first GI Joe one, Scarlet, and I have the Baroness on pre-order, and on Amazon I believe I have the Black Series Emperor Palpatine, um, the the Power Rangers, Lightning, was it Lightning Collection, the Pink Ranger Kimberly, and I think I have Transformers War for Cybertron Siege, Omega Supreme on pre-order. Anyway, so back to this. I was really excited when they announced these. This is actually my first am I even pronouncing that right? Bishoujo statue. GI is the first, or so when they first announced these GI Joe ones, I was like, holy crap, those are awesome. You know, lifelong, GI Joe fan, and we're getting these really cool anime, statue versions of them. It was like those were instant must-haves. Love the packaging. A lot of it is throwback to the original, Real American Hero packaging. Complete with file card. So really, really cool. It's look amazing. I can't wait to crack this open. I'm definitely gonna be doing some shots with her. I'm gonna probably have to take her out and do some actual outdoor photography with this one, and eventually find some place to display stuff like this. So yeah, really exciting. I mean, this is one of those rare exceptions of things that aren't like discount hauls, but it's so must have for me. So anyway, all right, winding down, going back partly to the GameStop clearance. So the bro Chris Rexflex All 69, he had some serious GameStop $5 action figure clearance. Man, I wish I could get this guy to do some YouTube videos, or even to post some damn toys on his Instagram. He posts all food on his Instagram. Damn Yelp master, Yelp elite, whatever you call it. Anyway, he had some serious GameStop $5 clearance hauls, and he passed down some of his fortune to me, at some good deals. So I think he scored a total of 3 of these Marvel Legends AIM 2-packs. $5 each, and he was offering them to me for $15 each, which, I mean, well aware of how much he paid, but come on, $15 for a pack that, what, these were originally $40 or 40 plus. $15 each, that's a good deal. And I'm an army builder. I was like, if you have more than one, I'll take it, because it'd be pointless for me to have only one pack of these. I gotta have, their troops. I gotta have at least 2, ideally 3, but at least 2 of each. So he had 2. I was like, dude, I'll take them both for $30. Why the hell not? Hooked me up with some more swag from Amazing Las Vegas Comic Con. Some comics. Look at those. Always cool to get comics, because I don't really collect comics anymore. I don't buy comics, so it's cool to get hooked up with those. He hooked me up with the little display from the Deadpool chimichangas, and one pack of those. He found these at 99 cents only, I think, for $1.99. So that's pretty cool. Something I can throw up there and use it for something. So there you guys have it. A little longer than I intended for this video to be. But as always, regardless of my content, and especially subject matter and talking about serious shit that's going on with me, I truly appreciate, your watching, sticking around, sticking with me. That's pretty much it. I got some toys to open. So I gotta be happy about that, right? That's all. Toys. No toys, no lie. Toys are happiness. BC, what's up, man? Yeah, thanks for commenting on the last video and pointing out stuff. You're not the first person to notice and point out like I'm looking older. It's freaking true. I think it's largely the stress and maybe even the depression. Yeah, I'm always honored that a lot of people who meet me for the first time still mistake me for much younger. But I think the age is showing, whether it's the stress or it's really just the age. Um, it is what it is. I'm not as young as I used to, but I'm still a freaking kid at heart, like forever. That's why I get along great with kids. I play with kids. Some of my legit best friends like are kids. Yeah, I got no shortage of friends who are my age or closer to my age or at least adults and stuff like that. But I have friends. I have best friends who are also really young. And when I say kids, I don't mean just like small children, but teenagers, young adults. So anyway, there you guys have it. Shout out to everyone. You guys know who you are. I love all you guys. And again, regardless, I always appreciate and hope you guys enjoy. Thanks so much for watching.